Good morning, students. Welcome, all of you. Today we will discuss about the chapter combustion. This chapter is already completed, and I think all of you know the answer of all the questions. So today we will try to revise this chapter. So first of all, we'll learn in this chapter about the first term, that is fuel. So first one, what is fuel? Fuels are those substances which produce heat on burning. So what you can say, fuels are those substances which produce heat on burning. It is already known to you, and the notes of this chapter is already given to you, so it is not needed for you to write these notes. If any more points you are getting from here, then you can note down that one also. But if the same things are there, then it is not needed to write down this. You have to learn this and you can revise the chapter through this process. We'll discuss about some important questions also, and obviously some questions that will be given by you. We'll discuss about that also. So let us start. Fuels are those substances which produces heat on burning. फ्यूल्स ऐसे कुछ सब्सटेंस होते हैं जिसको अगर हम लोग बर्न करेंगे तो उसमें हीट एनर्जी प्रोड्यूस होगा. It is very well known that heat is a kind of energy. Heat is a kind of energy. So you can write those substances which produce heat energy on burning, or which produces energy on burning, or heat on burning, like this. Now the next one. If we give the example of fuel, suppose the question is like that. Give some examples of fuel. Then what you will say? Coal, petrol, and so on. Okay. These are the fuels which can be burned to produce heat energy. Suppose the question is like that. Among the following substances, which one is not a fuel? And hence the 4 points are given. So you can easily identify then that which one is fuel and which one is not. Okay. So try to learn this question also. Next one. Next we'll discuss the next point, that is combustion. This one. Combustion. Combustion means burning of combustible materials in the presence of oxygen is called in the presence of oxygen to produce heat and light is called this one, burning, capitalized. Burning of combustible material in the presence of oxygen to produce heat and light is called combustion. Or you can write the definition in other process. The process in which a combustible material is burned in the presence of oxygen to produce heat and light is called combustion. You can write this definition also. So what you learn, that is burning of combustible material. So what is combustible materials? There are some materials which undergoes combustion, means there are some materials which can be burned. in the presence of oxygen, and there are some materials which cannot be burned. Suppose you are trying to burn a piece of glass. Can you burn it? No. Glass cannot be burned. But if we try to burn a piece of paper, so easily we can burn it. Okay, it can be burned. So piece of paper, that is a combustible material. So I think it is clear that what is combustible material? Those materials or those substances which undergoes combustion, means which can be burned in the presence of oxygen. Now the next one, this phenomenon takes place in the presence of oxygen. In the presence of oxygen, it is very well known that absence of oxygen, burning is not possible. I am saying burning. Okay, burning is not possible. You can prove it by an activity. Suppose you are taking a candle. Okay, suppose you are taking a candle. Now, if you keep a glass like this, if you keep a glass like this, then what will happen? The candle will burn for some time, and after a certain time, it will be extinguished. So what does it mean? The candle will be extinguished. It means that the candle can be burned only in the presence of oxygen. Okay? So in the absence of oxygen, what will happen? That within the glass there is some certain amount of oxygen present over here. So until the oxygen is present, the candle will be burned. But if the oxygen ends, then what will happen? It will extinguish. It means that oxygen is a very important substance which is required for combustion, and that's why oxygen is called supporter of combustion. It is very well known. It is supporter of combustion. So what do you mean by supporter of combustion? So what you can write? In the presence of oxygen, burning is possible or combustion is possible. But in the absence of oxygen, burning is not possible. That's why you can say that oxygen is the supporter of combustion reaction. I think what is clear. Now, what will happen if we burn a combustible material? Suppose just think, just assume that when we are burning a paper. Paper can be burned, so paper is a combustible material. So first we have to take a combustible material to perform this activity. If we take the glass, then it is not possible to show the combustion reaction, right? So first we are taking a piece of paper. It is a combustible material. Now in the presence of oxygen, the oxygen is present in the atmosphere. Now in the presence of oxygen, if we burn the paper, what will happen? We will observe that the light is produced. You also observe that heat is also produced. You cannot hold the paper for a long time, okay, because you will feel heat. Okay, that means it is a process in which a combustible material is burned in the presence of oxygen. What it will produce? It will produce heat and light. This phenomenon is called combustion. I repeat, you can write the definition in another process, no problem. You can write like this: combustion is a process in which a combustible material is burned in the presence of oxygen to produce heat and light. I repeat, the process in which a combustible material is burned in the presence of oxygen to produce heat and light is called combustion reaction. It is a reaction, or you can say it is combustion. It is called combustion. Clear? Very good. Okay. So from the definition, we got this idea that what are required to perform the activity of combustion. There are some things which are mandatory for the process of combustion. These are called conditions of combustion. Conditions of combustion. So let me discuss about it. So first of all, what you have to take? First you have to take a combustible material. So first condition, there should be a combustible material. So there should be a combustible material. If we take a non-combustible material, then burning is not possible. So obviously first we have to take a combustible material. Suppose a piece of paper like this. Okay. Next one, continuous supply of oxygen. It is not always necessary that the presence of oxygen is necessary, but it is not always necessary that continuous supply of oxygen should be there. If discontinuous supply of oxygen is there, then discontinuous means insufficient supply of oxygen is there, then the combustion also takes place. But what I am saying, continuously you have to provide oxygen. Maybe it is in excess amount, in a sufficient amount, or in less amount. Clear? So continuous supply of oxygen is required for combustion. This one is the second condition. Third one. The provided temperature should be more than the ignition temperature. You have to write temperature, I am write this temperature. Means the temperature, ignition temperature of the combustible material. The provided temperature should be more than the ignition temperature of the combustible material. The question is that what is ignition temperature? We'll discuss about it after some time. So let me discuss about these 3 points. You have to remember these 3 points because these 3 points are very, very, very important. You may face some questions on the basis of these 3 points. Okay, right? So try to remember these 3 points. So first of all, first the point is that there should be a combustible material. इसका मतलब क्या होता है कि अगर आपको कंबशन दिखाना है तो आपको एक कंबस्टेबल मटेरियल लेना होगा. अगर आप एक ग्लास लिए हो जो नॉन कंबस्टेबल मटेरियल है तो कंबशन नहीं हो पाएगा. तो याद रखिए कंबशन के लिए एक कंबस्टेबल मटेरियल लेना है. क्लियर? सेकंड पॉइंट दैट इज कंटिन्यूअस सप्लाई ऑफ ऑक्सीजन. कंटिन्यूअसली आपको ऑक्सीजन देना होगा तभी जाके कंबशन होगा. अगर ऑक्सीजन एब्सेंट हो गया तो फिर कंबशन नहीं होगा, बर्निंग रुक जाएगा. ठीक है. अच्छा, कंटिन्यूअस सप्लाई ऑफ ऑक्सीजन शुड बी देयर. आई रिपीट, कंटिन्यूअस. Maybe it is sufficient amount of oxygen is provided, maybe insufficient amount of oxygen is provided. जितना देना चाहिए आप उतना दे रहे हो या फिर जितना देना चाहिए उससे कम दे रहे हो, लेकिन आप कंटिन्यूअसली ऑक्सीजन दे रहे हो, ये जरूरी है. ठीक है. The provided temperature should be, जितना टेम्परेचर हम लोग प्रोवाइड करें, जितना टेम्परेचर हम लोग दे रहे हैं, they should be more than, वो ज्यादा होना चाहिए. किससे? Than the ignition temperature of the combustible material. जिस मटेरियल को बर्न करना चाहते हैं उसका एक स्पेसिफिक टेम्परेचर होता है, उसका एक फिक्स टेम्परेचर होता है. उस टेम्परेचर को हम लोग इग्निशन टेम्परेचर बोलते हैं. इसके बारे में डिटेल्स बात करेंगे. तो द प्रोवाइडेड टेम्परेचर शुड बी मोर देन द इग्निशन टेम्परेचर ऑफ द कंबस्टिबल मटेरियल. जितना टेम्परेचर आप प्रोवाइड कर रहे हैं वो टेम्परेचर उस कंबस्टिबल मटेरियल के इग्निशन टेम्परेचर से ज्यादा होना चाहिए. Means the provided temperature should be more than the ignition temperature of the combustible material. ठीक है, क्लियर हो गया? क्लियर हो गया? तो ये तीनों पॉइंट को बहुत अच्छे से याद करें. बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन है ये. कंडीशंस ऑफ कंबशन रिएक्शन. हो सकता है एग्जाम में 3 मार्क्स के लिए ये क्वेश्चन आ जाए कि राइट द कंडीशंस ऑफ कंबशन रिएक्शन. तो 3 पॉइंट आराम से लिख देंगे, इजीली मार्क्स आ जाएगा. ठीक है, तीनों पॉइंट को अच्छे से याद करें. नेक्स्ट हम लोग बात करेंगे इग्निशन टेम्परेचर के बारे में. इग्निशन टेम्परेचर. तो व्हाट इज इग्निशन टेम्परेचर? तो बच्चों इग्निशन टेम्परेचर क्या होता है ये एक पर्टिकुलर टेम्परेचर है, इट इज अ पर्टिकुलर टेम्परेचर एंड इट इज फिक्स्ड। किसके लिए फिक्स्ड है? कोई एक मटेरियल के लिए फिक्स्ड है एंड इट इज डिफरेंट फॉर डिफरेंट मटेरियल्स। ओके, तो इग्निशन टेम्परेचर इज अ टेम्परेचर एट विच और अबव विच अ कंबस्टिबल मटेरियल कैचेस फायर। ये एक ऐसा टेम्परेचर है जिस टेम्परेचर में या फिर जिसके ऊपर एक कंबस्टिबल मटेरियल आग को पकड़ सकता है। ओके, द टेम्परेचर एट विच या फिर अबव विच, हम लोग अबव लिख देते हैं, अबव विच अ कंबस्टिबल मटेरियल कैचेस फायर। एक ऐसा टेम्परेचर जिसके ऊपर एक कंबस्टिबल मटेरियल में आग लग सकता है। ठीक है, जैसे कि इसका बहुत बढ़िया एग्जांपल है, एक वुड पीस लिया है, लकड़ी का एक टुकड़ा लिया है और एक पेपर लिया गया, एक वुड पीस ऑफ वुड एंड another is paper, and we are taking the matchstick, burning matchstick. Which one in between these two combustible material? Both are combustible material, we know that both can be burned, but which one in between these two combustible material can be burned by using this matchstick? Obviously the answer will be paper, not wood. Why? Because to burn wood we have to provide more temperature that cannot be given or cannot be provided by using a simple matchstick. As a result, we can burn a piece of paper by using a matchstick, not a piece of wood here. Okay? तो एक लकड़ी का जो टुकड़ा है उसको हम लोग मैचस्टिक से बर्न नहीं कर पाएंगे, पेपर को बर्न कर पाएंगे, क्योंकि पेपर का जो इग्निशन टेम्परेचर है वो कम होता है और वुड का जो इग्निशन टेम्परेचर, लकड़ी का जो इग्निशन टेम्परेचर होता है वो ज़्यादा होता है। एक मैच स्टिक से उतना ज़्यादा गर्मी क्रिएट नहीं होता है, उतना ज़्यादा टेम्परेचर इंक्रीज नहीं हो पाता है ताकि एक वुड को या फिर एक लकड़ी के एक टुकड़े को हम लोग बर्न कर पाए। रिमेंबर दिस वन। तो जो प्रॉपर्टी है इसमें, जितना टेम्परेचर देने के बाद कंबस्टिबल मटेरियल आग को पकड़ सकता है, the temperature at which or above which a combustible material catches fire, that is called the ignition temperature. और ये ignition temperature, this ignition temperature is different for different combustible materials. तो आज हम लोग क्या क्या क्वेश्चन सीखे हैं, ये क्वेश्चन आपको दे रहे हैं, आप इस क्वेश्चन को रिवाइज करने का कोशिश करेंगे। फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन हम लोग सीखे फ्यूल क्या होते हैं, सेकंड क्वेश्चन हम लोग सीखे कंबशन क्या होता है, थर्ड क्वेश्चन सीखे कंबस्टिबल मटेरियल क्या है, फोर्थ क्वेश्चन सीखे हम लोग सपोर्टर ऑफ कंबशन, फिफ्थ पॉइंट हम लोग सीखे कंडीशंस फॉर कंबशन। ओके, फिफ्थ पॉइंट हम लोग कंडीशंस फॉर कंबशन सीखे, सिक्स्थ पॉइंट हम लोग सीखे इग्निशन टेम्परेचर। In the next class, we'll discuss more about ignition temperature. So, you have to write this in any page and then you have to learn this topic. I will provide 5 to 6 topics each and every day. Means each and every day whenever you will get my class. And we'll revise these topics. You have to try to write the answers of these questions like this. You can take a copy and you can, for practice, you can write this question, what is fuel. You can write this question, what is combustion reaction. what is combustible material, what do you mean by supporter of combustion, write the conditions of combustion, what is ignition temperature, and without कॉपिंग फ्रॉम योर बुक यू कैन राइट द आंसर। तो बच्चों ट्राई करें ये सब का आंसर लिखने का, ट्राई करते रहिए। थैंक यू।